It is the day after 9/11. At the Florida Flight Training School in Venice, owner Arne Kruithof has suspended classes.
I remember very well, it was a very windy day. We had a small tropical storm. Probably the airplanes wouldn't have flown anyways if this hadn't happened. I was sad, mad, I didn't know what to do, so I decided to do some yard work. And then I received a phone call from Rachel that works here. She told me that the FBI wanted to talk to me. And she said, well, you need to come to the school. So my buddy drove the car and dropped me off here in the parking lot. The entire parking lot was full with news, cars and people running around, and I was asking myself, what's going on all here? Why all this commotion? And a couple of guys with black suits and black cars, black windows got out of the car and they introduced themselves as FBI. And I asked the guys, what's going on? You know, why are you here? And one of them turned around and he showed me the face of Ziad Jarrah.
Just a few months earlier, Jarrah was Kruithof's student at the training center.
I think he spent a total of 7 or 8 months here, and he did most of the training towards the commercial license. I asked him immediately, you don't think he had anything to do with what happened yesterday? He said, yes, we do think he was part of the group that did this. I was in disbelief, big time.
Authorities now believe suspects linked to the most violent attack this country has ever seen may have begun honing their skills in Venice on this runway from the cockpit of this Cessna 172.
Jarrah was the hijacker who took over the controls of United Flight 93, the plane that crashed near Shanksville, Pennsylvania on 9/11.
Not this guy. He's too normal. He's just, because he really blend in, period.
But Jarrah isn't the only one. Across the tarmac, 2 more hijackers trained at Huffman Aviation.
Marwan Al Sheehi and Mohammed Atta's picture came up. And it's like as if though somebody had physically kicked me in the stomach. I couldn't watch anymore. I mean, I literally put my hands in my head, and it was emotionally overwhelming. And then you come to the birth of this realization that I was involved in training, even if it was for 5 hours, passing on even the smallest amount of knowledge to terrorists. Makes me sick to this day.
A few days later, we got the tape from the cockpit voice recorder when Ziad Jarrah accidentally pushed the talk button and announced,
Hi, the captain. I would like to order to remain seated. We have bomb aboard and we are going to back to the airport and we have our demand, so please remain quiet.
I had to listen to it 3 times, and then I was convinced that it was the voice of Jarrah. So that's when reality hit.
Jarrah had been preparing for this attack long before Kruithof met him. Even pledging his intentions on tape.
I felt betrayed. I'm like, oh, no, not this guy, come on. Why you didn't talk to me? You know, I'm not saying I could have reversed something. I cannot say that. But it's kind of why do you do that for? You have people waiting for you at home. You have a whole future in front of you.
Most of us considered him a friend. That's why I'm getting emotional right now, also talking about the subject, but I just cannot imagine that you can be so hateful that you think it's a good thing to give up your life killing all other innocent people. That's I cannot process that. Until the day I die, that's what